Hey, what's up everybody out there? So I thought I'd make a quick video here. I had a couple buddies of mine that I met on YouTube that I've been chatting with for a while now. That text me and asked me what kind of reflex I have on here and also how much it was. So I thought I'd make a quick video since the Gavle's new to me. And also you guys, I guess, trust my opinion, which I appreciate that. But just remember, it's my opinion. But I try to talk to you guys with my opinion, the way I look at things as in a real life situation. If it's going to be good, if it's not going to be, or if it's going to be helpful in any way or not helpful at all. Again, in a less lethal situation. So I'm going to get on with this and talk about the Gavle. So I did put a video up the first time when I unboxed it out of the box. And I was upset, I'm not going to lie. Not at Grimburg, by no means, not at them. So here was a situation with that, and I took the video down just because I didn't want people spreading rumors I had something against Grimburg when I never have. Here's a situation. When I ordered the Gavle, I knew it was, if I remember right, they said about 3-4 weeks before being shipped, because their process goes, if I understood them correctly, if I remember, there's a lot of things I try to remember these days. And just so you guys know, I do get things wrong sometimes. So correct me if I'm wrong. I would respect that, but be respectful. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, this took about 6 weeks or so, and then it was shipped. And for about 4 or 5 days, it was lost in the mail. That's one of the reasons I was pissed. And it was not Grimburg, not at all their fault. It was the post office, the United States Postal Service. Okay, so here's a story behind that. It was sent out Monday or Tuesday. I paid for 2-day express priority mail. And it was supposed to be there by that Friday. So Wednesday comes, I look up tracking number, and it says out for delivery. Never came. So I figure, okay, not unusual, sometimes be misscanned. Thursday comes the following day, out for delivery, never came. Friday morning I look, out for delivery, never came. Saturday morning, out for delivery, never came. I call the post office. Saturday, right before they close, they said it's lost in transit. At that point, I'm pissed. So I message Grimburg and them and let them know the situation. And they're not the easiest to get a hold of, but they do 100% contact you back. Sometimes it takes a couple days. So then Monday comes, out for delivery, and now it shows arrived at my city and state, at my own town, my post office. I call them up, tell them, can I pick this up? They say, no, it's too late. It's already on a truck. Okay, so my mail comes about 1:30 that day, 1:30, 2 o'clock Central Time. Now, 4:30 comes around. Mail was delivered already, and the Gavle didn't show. So I go in the post office and tell them, hey, where is my Gavle? I didn't say the Gavle, but I said, where's my order? I have 2 of them. It was out for delivery, never came. Oh, your order's right here. So that pissed me off, that whole situation. And then I opened the box in that video, and the front sight, which I'm not even all that mad at that. It was a disappointment, but not towards Grimburg personally at all. Accidents happen. I understand that. But it's just with all that before seeing this right here, you guys can imagine how I felt. Not toward the company. I want to make that clear, just in general. But I contacted Grimburg, and I'm not sure if it was, I forget, I think his name is Kurt. I'm not sure if it was him or someone else they have there, but someone reached me through email and text actually, and explained to me that it was somehow was a overlook or possibly fell off during when they were testing it out and packaging it. And they're sending me on a new site. They actually did today, right away. They sent me on a new one to put in there. So that was nice. Excellent company. The only thing I never liked about them is their launchers were always out of my price range, and it really wasn't toward not liking them. It was just, it was me wanting something bad that I couldn't afford at the time. We've all been there. But anyways, getting back to this, and then I ordered way before I received this an extra bag of their new jewel rounds. And well, I have a habit of counting because this bag here looks a lot smaller from their older bags, which I have over here. These are their older ones, same exact size, but you guys can see how the bag is smaller, which same count, 50 count. And their old ones, which same exact size, you guys, just not magnetic, is bigger. So I'm in that habit. I'm OCD. I counted them out just to make sure, and I checked the rounds. Not expecting to find what I found in here. Literally 3 rounds, which it's kind of funny in a way. I'll show you. I kept 1 round just for a souvenir. They look like a chewed gumball. It's because they have a new machine that's making these now, and they were unaware of this. So it was, I was just going to ask them to send me out like 10 of them to replace the 3 of these that was like this. And they were nice enough to send me out a brand new bag, which was awesome of them. Fantastic company. Never was mad at them personally, just the whole situation. But the Gavle, I highly recommend this, in my own opinion. This thing here, if you're not going to stop someone with this thing up close, 1 or 2 shots, I don't know what to tell you. Quick story. I ran into a tourist. He heard me talking about this, and he had a black one. He's not from this area, but he's up here visiting, camping out. I forget what state he said he was from. It was like 1 or 2 states away from me, but he knows someone up here, and he actually has the black Grimburg Gavle, and we were talking for a short time, and he says a meth head came up to him begging him for money, and when he told him, "I'm not giving you money for drugs, go away," the guy tried to reach in his pocket, and he pulled out his Gavle and shot him twice in the chest, and the guy turned around, stumbling, dazed, and he collapsed. The guy had to call him an ambulance. So this thing packs a hell of a punch. I mean, it's right between, depending on temperature, 38, 40 joules, the first 2 shots easy. That's nasty. And it has a kick and it's loud. I made another video, which you probably already seen if you're watching this one. Also, I want to point out, before I get to this, if you guys like the FSC First Strike, and you guys are familiar with how you got to take all of this apart and all the screws just to get the slide off in order to get to the bolt and clean it, right? Oh, with this, I found out today, is I've been curious, there's no instructions, which, as simple as this is, you don't need instructions. You'd have to be a dummy. No offense to you, Less Lethal for Dummies. No, I'm just joking with you. I know you're watching. I was a dummy, actually, because I thought it came with instructions, but it didn't. But I talked to someone through email and text, and they said, all you gotta do is actually loosen this, take this apart, not apart, but loosen it, and it comes out. And then the same Allen key, Allen wrench, depending on what you want to call it. There's another bolt. That's actually the bolt inside after you take this cap off. This cap is extremely similar to the FSC, only it's a different size Allen wrench. and inside is the main bolt. So you use the same Allen key, Allen wrench, whatever you guys term you want to use, and you pull it out as you turn it counterclockwise, and all you gotta do is clean it off, lube it, slide it back in, boom, done. It took me like 10 minutes. That's an upside if you guys are looking for an FSC with the price those are, as opposed to the Gavle. The Gavle is probably your way to go. I'm not getting anything for saying this, you guys. I just like to say what I think, because a lot of people are curious, and a lot of times you guys often ask me the same things I ask myself and I can't find on YouTube. So I try to go a little bit of depth into it. So anyway, getting back to this in general, I got the John Wick grip extension here, which is awesome. You can use 12 or 16 gram threaded CO2 for this. As a matter of fact, this is the newer version. I thought it was the V1.5, but I was actually wrong. It's the V2, the newer one. It's got the blue O-ring and the whole upgrade kit in here for the 16 gram. This is just a cheaper prototype light I had made up, but it's 100 lumens, but it works really good. It's programmable. No front sight, which I will be having. And then I have this. It's a shake and wake reflex sight. It's the Defender CCW. Let me show you that right here real quick. Actually, real quick, let me show you the CO2s. These are the Grimburgs. They are humongous. These are 16 grams. I'll show you, because you guys are probably wondering if you want to get one of these. So it will be a little longer video. They come in big bags like this. This is a 10-pack. I think they're like 25 bucks. I'm not 100% sure. I believe they're $24.95. I bought two of these because I didn't know a 10-pack comes with it the first time you buy it. I didn't know that. So I'll probably just stick with Grimburg ones so I don't do no damage to it. So getting back to the reflex sight, this one here was a lot of money, which I'll get into that in a little while. I usually don't spend this much for one of these for less lethal, but I'm thinking about getting a 9mm Hellcat firearm. I believe it holds 14 rounds, double stack. Nice, real small pistol, 9mm, fits right in your pocket. So, and I was thinking, for one thing, Tico. Sorry, my dog. So I was thinking, you know what? Why not get something decent? Because then I can take it off of here and I can fit it on that pistol when I get it. And this thing has so many different screws that comes in it. So it's very versatile. This was 250 bucks. And like I said, usually I don't like to spend no more than 40, 50 for less lethal, but when I get that Hellcat, you guys, I'm going to be glad I have this, because this is going to be going on that. Let me hide my card information there. This thing is so versatile for practically any pistol. I'm not going to take everything up out of here, but just to give you guys a little, it'll stay, little idea. Sorry about that shitty camera job. You got screws for basically any pistol right here. Look at that. So I decided to go with this one for many reasons. This being one of the reasons. You got the key here to change the battery out. Let me just throw this stuff back in here real quick, you guys. I don't want to lose anything here. I don't want to lose that. Let me move this over here. No offense, but identity theft. Not saying you guys will, but it's always that one person who wants to take your last 4 digits of your card and find out all your information on the internet. Ask me how I know. It's happened to me more than once, and I'm actually going to court because of identity theft. Okay, that's not going to close, whatever. Come on. OCD. So this is the Defender CCW 6MOA Micro Red Dot by Vortex. This is made in my state, Wisconsin, according to what the gun shop told me. And where is it at? Where was it at? I want to show you guys. Right there. Unlimited, unconditional, lifetime warranty. So that is awesome. And on here, right here, fast rack, texturing, top mount battery, 8 daylight brightness settings, 2 night vision, compatible brightness settings. I have no way to know how that is. I don't have night vision. I've actually thought about it though. It's waterproof. It's pretty wicked. It's very accurate. It holds. It's where you have it set. It holds. So yeah, this is what I have on there right now. This was $249 at L&M Fleet. If you guys have one of those by you, L&M Fleet, this is where I got it. And yeah, that's my setup for right now. Down the road, once I get this paid off, I'm probably going to end up getting a, however the heck you pronounce that, Bereridin, however you, I'm bad with that name there, but through Grimburg, I'll probably get one of those lights around here. But for right now, this light here does the job. 100 lumens. It's bright. I mean, it'll shine 20, 30 feet and light up what I need to see. So it's pretty awesome. Oh, this light here, or I should say red dot, it lasts up to the battery. After 10 minutes, first off, it'll turn off. It's shake and wake, obviously. On me, like setting 4 or 5, I believe it was, the instructions say you can get up to 20,000 hours on this battery. So that's pretty wicked for a real little battery that fits right there where that little X is. It's not a CR2032. It's like half that size. So that's pretty impressive. But yeah, that's about all I can say about this. For any of you thinking about getting this, I do recommend it. Just keep in mind, this probably isn't going to be a launcher like a burner, for example. I'm not talking about power-wise. I'm talking about like if you want to pull it out and just for fun be shooting it. Only because this ran dry on me earlier when I was making the previous video. 2 times I shot it, and those of you who are familiar with the FSC, you know how when you have it turned up way too high or all the way, and like your last shot, it starts going like that, spitting. Well, that's what this was doing with the first shot. So I took it apart. I put Ultra Silk all over in it, on the bolt, on the O-rings, and that's when I finished off making that video. And I'll tell you what, didn't have any problems. So it's a little finicky, which this has a lot of power, so it's no wonder it's gonna blow that oil out, that grease. It is silicone, I believe, Ultra Silk. That's what Grimburg recommends using, silicone. Velcrum oil you can use on the bolt, which I never liked it for the bolt just because it would go away really quick, for me anyways. But I do recommend this. This is, it may not look like it in the video, but this thing, it's loud. On my watch, I have a thing for hearing, my Apple Watch, and this thing hit 90 decibels, which it was giving me a warning. So it's loud. People heard it outside, and I was in the basement shooting. So right now, all I can tell you guys is if you're interested in one of these, it's worth the investment. If you like First Strike and think about getting First Strike, it's up to you. You're better off going straight to get one of these. You don't have to worry about tuning it, none of that. Because when you order these, it's custom built for you. as the orders come in, and then it's tested out a lot before they ship it out, which is probably how the bolt ran dry. No big deal. And yeah, that's it, you guys. So hope I answered most of your guys' questions with this. If you do have questions, feel free, email me. Few of you out there I gave my cell number to. Feel free, text me, whatever. Leave those comments, and like, share, subscribe. And man, you know, real quick, I just want to add too, out of the Salt Supply S2 and the Bernas and now the Gavle, you know, I gotta be honest, my favorite still, no matter what, is the Berna, and now the Gavle. So I still like the S2, but that's for another video. Nothing bad about it, by the way. So like, share, subscribe, hit those thumbs up. If anyone is looking to get one of these, share this video to them. Hopefully I answered most of them, or if not all of their questions they may be thinking about. And as always, stay 5'11".